I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm still here though, but yeah, it's all back to normal. But like, she wasn't. She's really not as worried. But if in this situation, if it was a realistic situation, she probably would have been. She probably would have been if I'm being honest, right? So,
So what's your take on what just happened? All right, so this was the previous play. All right, Cade Klubnik, snap, scramble, step back, ball flies through the air. Number 6. I think I forgot who that is. At the 3. Caught at the 3. And now we are at first and goal at the 3.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
But yeah, you aren't wrong.
Tackled behind the line.
You aren't. Actually, yeah, you aren't wrong. But wait, also, what else did she say?
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
No, what else did you say?
He throws it incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's
3rd and 1.
Brings him down.
Chris, great effort
4th
by
down.
this defense to keep him short of the first down.
Be loud.
Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Touchdown, Clemson.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. And he's going to float this one to the
Oh, another
side.
bomb. I catch this man. Touchdown. Clemson. 14-0. Oh, my God. Yes, idea. What a bomb. What a bomb. By Cade Klubnik. Oh my God. To the house, TJ Moore. What?
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field.
Are you serious? What?
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires it on the move.
Intercepted. But what girl are you going to sneak in?
He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And the defense gets above. Score. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here.
Oh, that's a catch.
Will catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Oh, I tried
He's brought down, but
bro.
not before crossing midfield of the 42.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting
It's
downfield,
14-14 up the middle.
And now, oh, by the way, you got a
It
program
is
that has
first and
great
10 at the
history at
31.
running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. Here now on this roster, boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Takes the handoff. It's Haynes.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle right off the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one falls incomplete.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster.
Oh, my God. There he goes. There he goes.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Klubnik. Quick throw to the left. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you'll see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
Oh, wow, that's a pick.
Intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return.
No score.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Oh, that's a not
incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time.
Why are there since that's the Wii U? Isn't the Wii U dead?
Able to connect it to his receiver downfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Let's it go.
Yes.
Receiver makes the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll throw it now.
Oh, she wrong button.
Williams. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Yeah.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik.
That's because you're on the phone. That's because you're on the phone and you're playing at the same time.
Broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catch
Intercepted for the 3rd consecutive time today.
Can they catch him? And that's a solid return.
They have not scored. It is 14-14. We have a good game on our hands right now.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Snap.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab.
Get off of me.
Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Testing the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined.
No, you must be wrong. Oh my God. Got the first time ever reversing the golden ratio.
Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here.
Oh, touchdown, Clemson.
Touchdown, Tigers. That puts them on top in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last
I think this is the big. They're in the Big Ten. They're in the Big Ten, I think.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment
They're,
by the offensive lineman or just really good
Antonio Brown to criminal. That's crazy.
Blown up right at the snap.
Looking to scramble.
Kept.
It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
On the move here, trying to hit
Why in the world?
It's a fourth down.
It's midnight. It's a tie game with 5 minutes to go.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. It falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it.
Oh my gosh, that's a catch! That is a catch! That was not supposed to. That was not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen at all. That was not supposed to happen at all. That was not supposed to happen at all. 10 was wide open. 10 was wide open, and one ends up getting the first down. That was not supposed to happen at all.
And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
2nd and 4.
Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Need to pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after that previous play. He hands it to the back. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Going with the old counter run here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks.
They've got him a sack to end the... This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Come on, come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can take it. We can take down 1. We can take down number 1. Let's go. No. 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game.
Hold on. Why is that video? What? I didn't share it. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on, let me pause the stream.
You have to turn on the music, and you have to turn on the music if you're going to listen to that.
Situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Gets rid of it on the move.
Go, 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 go.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the coach
I just noticed clock is ticking.
After the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can.
Wow, that's the...
No.
Some high hopes, Kirk, coming out of this game. They practiced well, prepared well. They were optimistic, but things just did not work out.
What the fuck?
That's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn.
What
from
the
losses
heck?
like this, and the smart coaches know
Oh
how to
my
use it to
God,
motivate
we were-
their team moving forward.
No.
We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this
Oh
has been
my
a presentation
God.
of EA Sports College Football.
That was a good game though. GG's. Ah. I can. Mm-mm.
As Officer Jones pleaded with the veterans to consider man's voice with despair. But the officers didn't back down. They knew this was a pivotal moment, a point where every word carried the weight of life and death. Determined to break through the veteran's anguish, the officer dug deep, realizing that his compassion and persistence were the only lifelines left. Minutes dragged on as the veteran remained resolute, his grip on his decision unwavering. But just when it seemed like all hope was slipping away, Officer Jones's unconvincing voice and heartfelt words broke through. In a blink, the veteran's story took a turn.
I can't believe we lost that game, bro. That actually sucked.
At that moment, Officer Jones felt the weight of what had just unfolded. A realization of the impact it made on the veteran's human heart, leaving him both humbled and overwhelmed. The gravity of the situation sank in. A life, teetering on the edge, had been thrown back, and the officer's role in that pivotal moment was something he would never forget. Taking a deep breath to steady himself, Officer Jones approached the veteran with a kind of determination. His voice, clear with warmth and sincerity, cut through the tension as he reassured the man that he wasn't alone. In that quiet moment, Jones's words became a pulse of hope.
All right,
His life
we start
was
time.
extended to someone who desperately needed it.
I want to tell you, we're going to start right now. I'm going to put you over here in part 2. We're going to get taken care of, okay? Love you, bro. Good job.
In the end,
Sucks.
next we have a heartwarming occurrence of the officers kindly whispering to a happy birthday, leaving an artistic moment who was celebrating alone.
I wonder what did the top story say?
On May 2nd, 2024, an autistic man who was celebrating his birthday by himself dialed 911 with a simple request for a birthday. What the officers did next was far more heartfelt. What's up, Pat? How are you? What's your name? Chris. Chris? I'm Frank. It's Israel. How old are you doing? It's your birthday? 27. Is it your birthday? It's 7. We're not fucking out. Let me see.
In another wholesome instance, in 2020, Columbus Blues made a 6-year-old's birthday experience unforgettable. In the end, these officers went beyond the call of duty, turning an ordinary birthday wish into a moment of pure joy. Now on to these dedicated officers who went above and beyond, chasing down each ghost that threatened public safety. On July the 1st, 2023, Glendale officers were dispatched to capture 2 loose ghosts running amok on a roadway. They gave it their all, but as it turned out, handling ghosts was no easy task. Despite the challenge, the officers refused to back down, trying every tactic they could to bring the ghosts into custody.
Yo. Still here.
In the end, both ghosts were safely captured and returned to their owners, preventing any potential hazards while ensuring the animal's safety. In another heroic act, we have these officers who saved the boy from choking on candy in the nick of time.
What game is this? Hold on. Oh, this is we're on breast cancer now. Hold on.
On February the 16th, 2024, officers from the Austin Police Department were dispatched to a welfare call about a child struggling to breathe after choking on candy. The moment they arrived, they spotted the child in distress and wasted no time jumping into action. Smith emphasizing the efforts not only saved his entire life, but also spared the family from an emotional tragedy.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game.
In the end, the Chargers saved money up because they brought back the normal season. Premier's late heartwarming events in the dynasties helped the man orchestrate a prank on his girlfriend that turned into a wholesome surprise. Taken him into custody, and his life sentence is going to begin. On December the 7th,
W wingman, bro. The cops arrested this guy, and apparently they actually brought him to the what's it called, where the thing is, and I think his girlfriend is the correctional officer, and he got down on one knee in front of everybody.
Followed was a roller coaster of emotions, culminating in a heartfelt proposal that left Amber and everyone witnessing the event speechless.
Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling.
Yeah, so
Couple
license
teams trying
part
to
is
stake
going to
their
be.
claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This crowd bringing
This play got everyone on their feet.
Taking a shot on the first
and
play.
yes, again, yet again, shock play.
Picks up more than 30. This crowd
Gets everyone on their feet for the first down.
For this offense. On the run, fires
Wow.
downfield. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He lost it high and deep.
That is a catch! Touchdown, Clemson!
Touchdown, Tigers!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing.
Going for it all.
Intercepted.
And that pass picked off. And they'll close in on him after it. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Williams. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep.
Oh my God!
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Extending the play. It's caught downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Haynes. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Gives it to the back on the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on
What
his
the
many
word should we talk
drives.
about?
He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
So I'm guessing today you're not having money vest up if you are not going to choose to leave. So I don't want to say it to you, but I will do every time.
You're under arrest. For disorderly conduct.
Some victims are always think that they have the perfect way. Sink in, not in cameras, find the goods, walk out, start.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Oh my God! I waited too long.
Sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive.
And I forgot what the play was. That's the other thing.
A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Oh my, that's like the third sack.
His guys on the sideline because this is just unacceptable. 3 straight plays, 3
And now
straight
we're
sacks.
back at the 1.
Down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Hauls it in.
And that's because they sacked me all the way back.
Here
No
comes
reason
the
at all.
offense on 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unleashes it on the run.
Imagine he caught skill contest.
Going for a big
Yo.
play on 1st down. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires deep on the run. Makes the grab down the left side.
Holy
and they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving him.
That was a wide open catch, and he dropped the ball.
Trust me, you will not see that very often
Lord.
from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads
Boom.
out. He got it. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas is down right now, but there is...
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Klubnik. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Okay.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They go to the draw. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground with the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone.
Touchdown.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
THC, that's a product. Drugs that when you have something like that, you're required to have it with you. Do you know that? Because they can look it up, but once you get it, you are legally
Just in case. So what did you worry about? I thought that was stupid. What way did you think you had a right for me to ask them if that was their property or not? You know you can lose your medical license for not abiding by their laws, right? You should know that. It's your responsibility to know that. So I can't be honest. I'm not being serious.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Now rolling to the left.
What the?
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll try it on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I know there are some people that say no. In your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week.
Heel off one deep down the left side.
Let's go. Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Tiger.
Oh, my God.
Lead with the 6.
Touchdown,
You know, sometimes as
Clemson.
a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The hand to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front.
He lobs one high down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. 2nd down coming up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Here comes Clemson with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Small gain, I know. But, again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do, they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. Makes a grab enough for the first.
Well, their success running the ball really helped them there on that 4th down because they dialed up the bootleg. Lots of people on defense thought it was the back who had the ball.
Weren't you supposed to take medicine at 12:15? Did you take medicine at 12:15?
Got a fresh set of downs.
Yeah.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get
touchdown.
it in. Touchdown, Clemson. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They're going to get him for a safety. Try to make...
Yikes.
The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last one.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
They'll run it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. This is a situation you dreamed of in the backyard, but now it's for real. One last chance late in the game. Final drive coming for this offense.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. When he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better blocks. You got to identify that fast with the offensive line.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try.
Missed it! He missed it! Oh my god, what just happened? What just happened? Oh my god, they missed it. Dang it.
Opportunity to take the lead.
What? Oh my god, I cannot believe that happened.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here. As
I cannot believe that just happened.
Formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
That was,
hold on to the
my god, that was,
that is to do right now,
we went down the field and missed the field goal.
And they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn.
Are you kidding me?
And they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell.
Oh my god, I cannot believe we missed the field goal.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm
oh my god.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
I cannot believe we lost that game.
They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Florida Gators. Taking on the 18th ranked
If we
team
lose
in the
this
land,
next
the
game, we may
Clemson Tigers.
follow the
Glad to have you with us
rankings.
for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and first down here for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Shoots it to the left. He makes
Wait a minute. Touchdown, Clemson.
You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good... Offense set on first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Gets rid of it. Finds his target down the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
That actually scared the shit out of me.
how easy it is. When you're...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways. But the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. On the move, he fires. Finds his man, and they convert. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that
fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can... Get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a draw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
Oh, miss. They miss it.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively.
What time are you going to sleep?
Nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
All right, so what time are you going to
He's
sleep?
brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Oh.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Back to the ground with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking for space to the left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they get the takeaway. 1st down here for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Turns it loose deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback. And that in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Fires on the move. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. It's a draw. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag.
Yeah. Probably going to after this game.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left.
Oh,
and it'll be
damn.
intercepted in the end zone. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Now improvising. He'll throw one to his right.
What's he looking at? Oh my god. What the hell are you looking at?
Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Starting to feel a little pressure. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He fires one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's complete to the right. He is. First down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Snags it down the right side. And he breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the...
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Now on. Oh, he didn't spike it. Looking to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be... The fake spike trying to catch the defense napping. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. They're going to test the right side with this one. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh no, that's intercepted on the game.
Interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.